Will I need to go out and fix it?
It's enough debris, yeah, that it's like maybe an issue that you would maybe need to go out.
Okay, then Marina would just like unfuse herself from the chair, which she doesn't have a seatbelt on her chair. She had to retrofit seatbelts into this thing. She just merges with a metal chair when she sits down into it. So she just gets up, tries to merge through the wall without breaking the air seal to try to go fix this ice problem.
Brisket definitely wants to drive the ship. He definitely, as soon as she starts getting up, he's just like, oh. Hey, I can drive. I can do it. Oh,
wait.
Brisket never drove no spaceship before.
I don't know if that's a wise idea.
Oh, shut up.
Okay,
I mean,
Marina looks down at Brisket and says, "You may sit in the chair, but don't touch anything."
All right. Yeah. So
we are already
sit
on course. Yeah.
Yeah. Sit in the chair and touch everything.
No. What?
She puts him in the seat and then like metal bolts his hands to the seat and then leaves the ship, not knowing he can totally get out of that.
Which he definitely does. He just waits for her to
Yeah,
leave.
he just waits for her to leave.
I mean, he definitely does get out of it. Her would definitely see him like wriggling his fingers, very excited to be in command of a spaceship.
She's suddenly much more nervous than she was before.
That's the scene Marina leaves behind.
You are merging to go outside of the ship onto the surface. There is ice, heavy amounts of ice accumulated. You are no stranger to metalwork and craft structures. This is not normal ice.
She doesn't know what this is, but she starts to like try to break it off her ship because she doesn't know what it is.
When you go to break one piece of it off, you notice that the chunk reforms into an arm and clings to the ship.
Oh, Maria starts to like look over the arm like with curiosity and like tap on the hand to see if it responds.
Kind of reflexively clenches down and hunkers. Like you go to touch it, it's almost like out of fear.
Oh, Maria starts to like gather up the ice because she isn't quite sure what she's working with, but she's had like sons with weird powers in the past, so this isn't all too odd to her.
Sure. Once you've gathered it up, it begins to reform into a humanoid man.
She doesn't move it into the ship yet. She just like looks at it with a tilt of her head.
This is familiar to you because you've dealt with Starmen. It is Sugarray. He looks exhausted and pretty weak.
Marina takes him inside.
Just schlep him through the metal, I guess.
She turns into like a liquid metal and just kind of bubbles him through.
Now you can get a better look at him. He looks like a more battle-scarred version of one of your kids, the Starmen. His eyes are kind of barely open. Brisket, you can recognize this guy.
It's the thing. As soon as they come in, Brisket's pushing buttons.
No! Marina grabs him by the head. She doesn't know how he got out, but he's going back into the seat now.
He's just like, push it. I'm flying the ship.
No!
Oh,
open the seat lock.
Chicken at the buttons with his feet.
She puts him into a different seat and buckles him in. How did you get out?
I don't know. What do you mean get out? You just left me here in a seat all fine and good. And holy shit. Now he sees Sugarray. And his jaw goes a little slack. And he's like, what the... Where the hell he come from? Oh, we need to get this on bitch out of here right the fuck now.
She tilts her head at him. He was dead on the outside.
What?
How?
Broken into 100 pieces as ice.
Well, good. Let's put him back into 100 pieces of ice. This son bitch fucking nearly. He like, chopped me kinda with a car, but then somebody else did a thing. Look, it don't matter. He was there on Earth. He's one of the son bitches he's the one I think we really kind of fucked up real bad, to be honest.
You fucked him up?
Yeah, look, he's an alien, all right? He's like a space alien. He was attacking a tower. He was like doing this ice stuff, like pew, pew, pew. And there was icicles everywhere. And I guess his body just reformed out of nothing because he's like magic. I don't know.
Marina, where did you put Sugarray once you got back in?
I feel like she had to put him down to deal with Brisket, so he's probably laid down on the floor.
Sugarray, yeah, now he's on the floor. He looks at Brisket and lifts his hand and kind of holds one finger out, and an icicle begins to appear, like one of the projectiles.
As in he's about to attack?
Yeah.
Marina reaches out and just like grabs his entire hand.
Brisket flew into a fake kung fu pose. and just started shouting about how, oh, you want to fight? You want to fight, boy? Bring it, Brisket right here. And he's just being generally obnoxious and redneckish and stupid.
When you grab his hand, you're much bigger than him, and he's pretty weak, so he can't really do anything about this. You just got him. He tries to wrest his hand free, but can't because he is just too damn weak right now.
She just holds him until he stops struggling. Like, just holds his hand, just like your giant metal hand holding his hand.
Yeah, he stops pretty quickly. He doesn't have the energy for it, and this is weird.
She gently lets go. So it's an alien. That's all she got for this. So it's an alien.
Yeah, he's some bitch. You know, he attacked. Well, actually, you know, be honest, he creepy without his, like, you know, with his missing bits and pieces under the face and all that shit. But he's actually kind of one of the more stoic ones. He's still some bitch. He still attacked us. He still like did the tower thing, you know, with all the explosions and stuff, and tried to kidnap a man.
Tyson wakes up from his nap.
It's one of your little friends, Tyson.
That's Sally Pimienta's brother. His name's Sugarray, but I'm the Candy Man, so my name should be Sugarray.
Marina just like stares at him for a long time. So it's one of your little friends, she says again.
I don't know if we're friends because he shot me in the head. So that's maybe not like what a friend would do, but he can't shoot me right now.
Marina growls a little and just like holds the wrist of Sugarray a little too tightly.
It cracks.
So he's shooting you. Is he, Tyson?
I don't know why he was out here, but yeah, he shot me.
Did I put him back out into space, Tyson?
Well, wait, hold on, wait a second. You know, Tyson, for all his I don't know how to say it, like featherheadedness or whatever, he brings up a good point. Why the hell was he out here just being ice chunks on a ship?
Yeah, that's really confusing.
He should be over there like doing like the Alien Games thing they was doing. What's going on with that? Hey, buddy. And he kind of tries to for fucking half dead Sugarray's attention.
Sugarray looks up at you with half awake but very angry, furrowed brow.
Hey, why you look like shit? Like, you look like you just got your ass beat. Did they win? Did they just whoop all your asses? Is that what this is? Are you not a threat no more? Like, what's going on, buddy?
He slowly, with his other hand that isn't being held, just points at his face.
Yeah, with the mouth that isn't there.
Yeah. He points to a mouth that doesn't exist.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. Can you write? You can't write, can you? You probably don't know shit about shit.
Tyson will know sign language because
he does teach students.
Yeah. Because he watched enough cartoons and puppet shows where they're like, here's how you talk to your friends that can't, you know, they're deaf. You just use sign language. Do. And he is good at teaching and learning. So he begins to make hand signs at Sugarray. Sugarray seems to immediately recognize this and with his free hand begins to sign back.
Marina slowly lets go of his other hand.
They're just signing at each other now. Like, it's just the two of them staring at each other, making hand gestures.
This is really weird, but what the fuck am I looking at?
Well, what's he saying, Tyson?
It's hard to understand because he has an accent, but I will try to translate to the best of my abilities.
Go ahead.
Yeah, an accent? Yeah, yes, correct. Some of the intricacies of sign language or that accents can form. Because he grew up in a strange environment, I can only assume that he must have learned it in a strange way. Going back on the history of sign language.
No. Wait, goddamn second. What he's saying? No, we can forget the history of sign language.
Right.
You can talk. You can tell us that later.
And I will. But for now, what he says is that he is no longer a star man. That he has been expulsed. He was kicked out. He says that he wants to go back and kill Avicii and that he is also very mad.
Yeah, well, you know, I guess I understand murderous revenge and all that, but you don't look like you're in a condition to kill any damn thing. If I'm being honest with you, Sugarray, whatever your name is. It's Sugarray, right? It's Sugarray.
The two start to make signs again. He says that when he was touched by the unholy light, it caused him to go through a meta change. That's this.
Metamorphosis?
That as well, yes.
So like a butterfly.
He makes the signs at Sugarray, and then Sugarray immediately looks upset. He says, no, not like a butterfly.
I don't know. It sounds kind of like a butterfly. You know, the Brisket.
The two sign again. He says, if we are going to fight, then he will help, but we can't hurt his brother and sister.
Who them? You mean that Sally Pinata and
What
Stone
it,
Power or whatever his name is?
did you mispronounce her name on purpose or accident?
Whose name?
Sally Pimienta.
Pimienta.
It is a
How about that?
it is a difficult name to pronounce.
It's a beautiful name for a beautiful lady.
So not
Well,
Sally Pinata.
if you say Sally Pinata one more time.
Enough. All right. So from what I'm getting is this is my future grandson-in-law. She says, gesturing to Sugarray.
Yes, although he and I have had our deadly quarrels in the past, I'm willing to put it all aside because I love his sister and I don't want to make her sad by destroying him, which I could because I am evolved in a higher order being and now I'm above humanity and I've evolved to a higher power. So I had to add that part.
Marina gently bonks him on the head.
Oh.
You're still the strongest.
Well, Sugar Ray, it seems I think it's okay. I can forgive you for what you have done, even if you shot me in the head, because I'm alive and I can still go and save your sister, and then we could get married and have a nice house. Sugar Ray starts signing back. He says, "What?" Just the words, "What?" I said we can get married and have a nice house. Sugar Ray just makes the same gesture again.
Oh, you mean
So-
with Sally Pimienta?
Fucking so Brisket. Almost as if all the animosity of the past between this man is just gone for whatever reason. Guess Brisket's over it now. He starts to put his arm around whatever is left of Sugar Ray, but there's, that weird void there. So he thinks better of it and he just kind of like pretends to hover it around his shoulders. Because what you see here, young Tyson, that boy over there, he's like deeply in love with y'all sister. Your little sister, the one with the hair and like the weird thumb that she can remove from her body. Yeah, he is like really into it, like so into it that he decided he would throw Brisket through a wall. Except he didn't, because Brisket's like a Superman and he can't be thrown through no wall by nobody. But beside the point, he didn't like it. He didn't like that I said a thing about her, and he got mad because he's in love with it. You understand? He's in love.
Sugar Ray kind of looks really uneasy and he just motions back, does hand gestures. Tyson says, he asks, "What is love?"
Well, it's kind of like when two people find the right mate and, well, more like find the right person and they kind of click, like peanut butter and jelly.
He makes emotions back. He says, "This is disgusting." And he wants to die.
Well, hold on now, son. Let me tell y'all something. You know how you feel about like your brother and sister, how you don't want them to die and stuff. You just asked us, like, don't kill them. They stay alive. You care about them, right? You want them to be, not hurt and happy and stuff like that.
He nods.
That's love. That's like a platonic love, but that is love. Tyson loves your sister like that, but with more, if you know what I'm saying, like more like for the purposes of coupling and raising little Tysonlins
well,
around and
more like a deeper kind of love where it's that can happen.
no,
but
that's
it's not-
bullshit. No, he definitely
Nope.
wants little Tysonlins.
That can happen if both parties consent and agree.
He starts signing furiously with a renewed vigor. He says, "Please stop talking to him."
Oh, come on, buddy. We're fans now, right?
He actually turns his back on you all. He doesn't want to hear this.
Oh man, whatever. Brisket has this effect on people. He'll get over it. Look at him. He'll be happy man. He got no face to smile with, so y'all don't know. He's smiling right now. He's smiling. It's a joke. It's a joke for his new friend Brisket. That's what it is.
He's
You
kind
can't
of like
prove it otherwise either.
he's kind of hunched over with his hands over his ears.
Marina sighs and then reaches over to gently pat Sugarray on the head to try to get his attention.
He visibly flinches when you do that, but he spins around. Looks like he was ready. He was expecting you to hit him.
Marina just tilts her head at him a little bit. I'm gonna go fight the aliens, and Tyson wants to save your sister, so you can come along.
He nods.
And Tara gives him a thumbs up.
You'll want to get into a seat, because we'll make impact soon.
You mean a landing, right?
No.
What? No, this ship don't got no landing gears or nothing. We just impact.
How are we supposed to land?
Into the ship.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit! And he fucking scrambles for his seat in the seatbelt.